Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're over on the test server. Something weird happened last night for me at it was like 11 or 12 p.m. 11 p.m., 12 a.m. In the middle of the night, we got these patch notes, which didn't really make sense to me because normally they come on Wednesday night my time. And we did have the sneak peek for the new Dimensional, which normally this update would have that in it, but it was different timing. So I'm assuming the Dimensional might get slotted in its own bracket if it is the Dimensional. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But nonetheless, we do have a new update coming. The other thing that confuses me is that normally these updates, when it says local time, it takes into account my actual time. But it might be their time for this one, like a different time zone for this one, because it says the 25th between 1 and 3 a.m. And for me, it's the 25th at 1:30 p.m. right now recording this. So I don't know when this is going to drop. We'll have to wait and see. I tested it out. None of these features are in the game yet, so we will have to wait and see. Bit confusing at this stage, but you know, we'll get there. First of all, we have the game mode Isle of Gold. This is that one where you're on the board and you roll the dice and you go around and you upgrade your defenses, all that sort of stuff. A new morale mechanic, so that's coming back in, has been added to this game mode. Players can increase their morale by building structures on their island. Having high morale grants additional rewards to pillagers. For more details, please refer to the in-game rules. Yada, yada, yada. We'll wait and see how that goes. Added the adventure Sunken City to the Voyage of Wonders, more free goodies. Players can now climb up to 780 floors within each tower. And see, this is the thing. It seems like the normal update, but it's coming early. It's really confusing me. The more I go through this in my head, it just confuses me because they had a set schedule of every 2 weeks, comes out Wednesday night my time. But now this is just throwing an absolute spanner in the works. But yeah, it's a standard update. It's got all the standard stuff with the floors climbed and stuff like that. Reduces the difficulty of certain floors between 1250 and 1300. Reduce the difficulty of certain floors between 485 of the Celestial Sanctum and Infernal Fortress. A new Misty Valley season will commence as usual. Adjusted the level requirements for participating in Cursed Realm, which will take effect during this update's Cursed Realm session. To me, that means if the update happens in the middle of a Cursed Realm, it'll take place and you can get in. Dynamic divisions will be in effect during this update's first Cursed Realm session. A division's target damage will change according to the number of players that reach the target damage. Finalized divisions will be determined once results have been calculated. Once this dynamic session of the Cursed Realm has ended, static divisions will resume. So it's just, I think it's just saying it's making way just because it's happening mid-session. I believe that's what it's saying. I get tongue twisted. And players will be able to enter new divisions by reaching the fixed damage target for each respective division. Cool beans. A new quest has been added to daily quests, which requires players to claim Oak Inn gifts. This is a really good daily quest in my opinion, because even if you are in the early game and you haven't got an Ascended hero, you haven't unlocked the Oak Inn where you can store your own heroes there, you can still go ahead and get those gifts. And those gifts are actually really, really good for early game. You can get like 100 diamonds, is it 30 or 60 blue shards, you can get some dust, you can get some gold. So some really nice rewards for early game players, but I think a lot of them don't actually realize it's there. So as long as that comes up once you've got a friend who is in the Oak Inn, that would be really good for new players to actually go, oh, like, and even when I play new accounts, I forget because there's nothing to trigger me to do it. But that's going to be really handy. Like I said, it's only a small change, but I like that quest going there. New weekly quests have also been added, requiring players to draw furniture and complete challenges in the Twisted Realm. Cool beans. It doesn't say anything about taking any more away, so it's just going to make like your dailies and weeklies easier to do. Dailies, no issues. Weekly, no issue anyway, but you know, more ways to go about it if you want. A new Eternal Engravings popularity leaderboard has been added to the popular formations page. That was always interesting when they did the other stuff, so we'll have to wait and see how that one pans out. Players that have already unlocked the sweep function can now make use of it during guild hunting. Doing so will deduct all remaining attempts and grant all rewards. that is pretty nice because normally you go in there, you go sweep, you go sweep, you go sweep. Now it's just one sweep and it's all gone. So and as we go through the rest of these updates, it's like a really big quality of life sort of patch, this one, what I'm seeing from it so far. 11. It is now possible to use the rapid strengthen function when leveling up a hero's eternal engravings. Once again, that's one of those things where it just makes shit happen faster. You go to upgrade it and it's just going to do it faster is the way I understand it. Signature items can now be strengthened more quickly by tapping and holding the strengthen button. That's really nice because normally it's like you tap it and then you got to tap it again and then it does the animation and then you got to tap it again. It's really tedious. Gifts from friends within the Oaken can now all be claimed with the tap of a button. Nice to get. It is now possible to use multiple custom furniture scrolls at once in the mythic furniture at the Oak Inn to acquire mythic furniture. That's really nice as well because it's always annoying going clicking the same hero. Now you can probably just have it. It'll probably just have a selection where you go click the hero, rack it up to 6 or however many left you need, and then collect. Added new Legends Championship frames to the road to glory. What do we get? A star. Fixed an issue that would sometimes... Now, this was an issue that I noticed in testing as well with the star, where when she used her ultimate ability, it's like she'd float over where someone was, and if they were moving, she'd be like doing it on top of no one. So they fixed that issue, which is good. Optimized skill icon. Fixed an issue which would cause a visual abnormality to occur in certain circumstances. Don't know much about that. So yeah, pretty much a big quality of life change. Still waiting to see when we get the new hero in the game, but not too bad. The Isle of Gold is always good rewards as well that we get coming. And like I said, I checked through, like none of those things are in. The one thing that I really want them to have is a collect all. Like while we're doing all this quality of life, like in the top corner here, put a collect all for all the for all the hero diamond thingies that you can get. It's the one thing that I've wanted the whole time, but it's not there yet. I know a lot of you don't care because you've already collected it for all your heroes, but for me, I still think it would be fantastic. But as you can see here, if we go over here to my newly ascended, for instance, Mishka, like I was testing out here, if we go enhance, this is the thing that's really annoying. You go enhance and then it does the animation and you got to click again, and then you go enhance, it does the animation, you got to click again. Whereas I think next, like with this update, it's just going to be like hold it. But as you can see, it's not in the game. I don't know when the update's going live. I don't know what time zone it's based off of, but we do get diamonds. So once the diamonds are in my bag, I'll know it's there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.